bad, and the gossip with John, Jay, and Rich.
Listen, also, we're going to get the phone calls after the GBG because it's just a little crazy with the spring break bus. Kyle, what do you got in the GBG this morning?
Well, we know Jessica Simpson is set to marry Eric Johnson, and originally they had said they were going to get married this summer somewhere in Italy, but now the couple has decided they're moving the wedding a little closer to home in L.A. They said they didn't want to make all their friends and family travel so far just to see them say I do, plus it's easier to plan and less expensive, something that a lot of celebrities don't really take into consideration, so I got to say that's very nice of them. Now, speaking of weddings, today is the wedding of Jamie Lynn Spears.
Oh, get out.
Britney Spears' little sister will marry Jamie Watson in Louisiana. They got their wedding license already.
Jamie and Jamie?
Jamie and Jamie, that's right. She has her baby daddy, Casey Aldridge. Didn't work out with him, but she has a new relationship. They are getting hitched today, and so we say congratulations. Perhaps Britney Spears will get some wedding ideas since allegedly she is planning on marrying that David Lucado guy. Now, not married, so not really on the same topic or anything like that, but Cameron Diaz just did an interview on the OWN network where she was a little upset with how Hollywood and how people expect celebrities to be so perfect and pretty much ageless.
It's almost as if we have failed if we don't remain 25 for the rest of our lives. Like, we are failures. It's a personal failure. Like, our fault that at 40 years old that I don't still look like I'm 25. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yes.
I wasn't able to defy nature.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? She looks like she's still 25. That's why she's doing this book.
I know.
Unbelievable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I still look beautiful and have flawless skin. She does.
That's ridiculous. She looks exactly the same.
She does, which is pretty incredible, and a lot of celebrities do, but maybe she feels like she doesn't.
Was that a fish for a compliment? Was she trying to get Oprah to go, oh my gosh, you really do look good?
That's what she was trying to do.
That's what that was.
maybe.
Because like Joan Van Ark will not have that conversation. Do you know who that is?
No.
Some old.
I know, it's someone really old.
She's some
Falcon
lady.
Crest
She
or
was
something?
hot in Knox Landing, and then
know what that is.
it's an old TV show from the '80s, and then she's like got so old and ugly. Like she should have the conversation. Not Cameron Diaz.
Yeah, because Cameron Diaz still looks amazing. So the show Dancing with the Stars has not even started yet, but the drama has. There isn't necessarily a diva on set, but someone complaining that they've lost their privacy already. I'm kind of sad that this is the person who's complaining because I really like Cody Simpson.
Oh.
Cody Simpson is just 17 years old and says he's already lost his right to privacy. By doing the show, he can't remove his mic while he's on the phone or talking business or anything. The only time they will maybe, turn the mic off is when he's in the bathroom. That's the only couple seconds he gets.
They've been trying to make him a big star here in America for a while, and it hasn't really taken off. It's good for him, and he probably has a nice life, but it's not where they want him to be. So I bet you his people are telling him, okay, you're on Dancing Stars, you do what they say, because this definitely will break him more into the mainstream.
Oh, yeah, they want him to be
Totally.
Bieber big, and
Right.
he's not quite that.
Right.
Yes, they say he is getting a guaranteed $125,000 just for doing the show. And as he goes on, if he lasts in the competition, of course, it increases the longer he stays and caps out at $50,000 per week if he gets to the finals. That's pretty awesome. Now, I don't know if Dancing with the Stars cleverly found a way to get through that whole Jimmy Fallon thing where it was like, if you're on ABC, you only talk to Jimmy Fallon or whatever.
Oh, right,
or
right.
whatever. But he's already, Cody Simpson's already agreed to talk to Kimmel and Good Morning America and The View, so.
All ABC shows.
Yeah,
See?
there you go. So, sorry, but Cody Simpson might be banned from Jimmy Fallon after this. Not necessarily.
You think they'd want to just promote wherever
Terrible
they
thing.
can. Weird.
Yeah. One celebrity couple that a lot of people didn't think would last because they really got married very quickly, and everyone was like, yeah, that'll last. Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon.
All right.
In fact, they've done very well and are still very happy, and Nick says he thinks it's because they've got something very special.
Truly have the fairy tale relationship. Like, nothing like this ever happens. And I think we take pride in that, and we work on that. I mean, even you got to work on it. Everybody knows any relationship, you have to constantly work on it. But we've been blessed in so many ways to where when you tell the story, it almost sounds like a Hollywood movie script.
I mean, he
Let me tell you.
fantasized over Mariah Carey since he was like 12 years old.
Right, but he was in here with us, and he had in his wallet, you remember this? In his wallet, he had a ticket stub to a movie from a date that he was in love with this girl. Do you remember who it was?
No.
Tyra Banks.
Oh, yeah.
So he came in here talking about how much he loved Tyra Banks, and now he's married to Mariah Carey.
That's
But
right.
he had her ticket stub in his wallet.
But he's been talking about Mariah Carey for years, and he finally, they got married, and they're totally happy, and they have 2 adorable twins together. So we're happy that they're happy, because it's very rare in Hollywood to see a relationship that no one thought would last way longer than anyone thought so. So, do you guys remember back in the day, Shaquille O'Neal doing a movie? I think it was called Kazam or something.
Sure.
like
Yeah,
that.
he was like a genie or something.
Exactly.
Right.
So he sat down with Andy Cohen last night on Watch What Happens Live. And Andy always has people writing questions to ask celebrities that he has on the show. And someone wrote in, "Why on earth would you do the show Kazam?" And Shaquille simply answered,
You ever heard of Paul Michael Glaser?
Yeah.
So he was a neighbor of mine, and he kept bugging me. He said, "I want you to do a movie about a genie." And I was like, "I'm not interested." He said, "We'll pay you $7 million." I said, "When do we start?"
I like it.
it was all about the money.
Paul
Sure,
Michael
$7
Glaser
million.
is Starsky from Starsky and Hutch, who went on to do a lot of direct a lot of big movies and stuff. And plus, he was unknown, Shaquille O'Neal, kind of just for basketball. So he gets $7 million for doing that. I mean, why wouldn't you do it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
Right.
what he said. He's like,
I'd do anything for $7 million.
whatever. I'm all right with that.
I will
Yeah.
do anything for $7 million. I'll do it in front of my parents. It doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know if we want to get into that right now, because you have a very sick mind. On our website right now, johnjaneRich.com, if you go there and type in the keyword GBG, so much stuff for you to check out, including a really hilarious video that was released of Taylor Swift kind of mocking her own singleness. It's pretty cute and kind of funny. johnjaneRich.com, keyword GBG.